Hi, I'm Mrs. Vermeersch. I teach grade 9 to 11 music here at Fredericton High, and I have been here for 17 years, although this is my 27th year teaching, because I taught in Ontario before here.
Perfect. So you already answered basically the first 3 questions of the initial questions. So what was your first job?
My first job. Wow, okay. My first actual summer job would be, I was the salad girl at the Keg restaurant on Portage Avenue in Winnipeg.
And what university did you attend?
My undergrad, my Bachelor of Music, was at the University of Prince Edward Island. It was the only university that I could go far away from my family that my parents would let me go to, because she grew up there. My mom grew up there. And then I did my Bachelor of Education at the University of Windsor in Ontario.
Okay, these are rapid fire ones, so it's just one or the other, yes or no. So, would you rather Tim Hortons or Starbucks?
Neither.
Neither. Smart choice. Do you find you come to school or just places early or late?
Early.
Okay. Favorite sport of choice?
Swimming.
Swimming. Okay. This is a good one. This one's my favorite one. Do you like the A to L half more or the M to Z group more?
I refuse to answer that on the grounds that it may incriminate myself.
Okay. For genres of music, when it comes down to just these two, rap or country?
Country.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Okay. Cats or dogs?
That'd be a hard one, but I think dogs.
And for just products in general, Android or Apple?
See, now that would depend on what I'm doing. In our household, it's definitely Android, but music-related stuff, I'd prefer Apple.
Okay.
Okay, so here comes the professional questions. What inspired you to be a teacher?
If I'm perfectly honest, being a teacher was not my career path at all. I'm just putting that out there. But when I got into university and I was thinking about it, I was thinking, okay, well, this is maybe something that I might want to do at least for a backup plan that eventually became the plan. I had in high school, well, actually in middle school and high school, I had a terrible music teacher. Terrible. And I thought, surely to heavens, I can be better than that. So I thought, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And I had a really good music teacher for 1 year, and I want to be just like her. She was Miss Litt, Allison Litt. I remember her. Anyway, she was fabulous, and I wanted to be just like her. So that kind of would be the inspiration that got me into that.
Okay. And the second question is, what is the common misconception about teachers?
There's lots of misconceptions about teachers. One is that, I mean, the public sees us as teachers 24/7. We're not. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a lot of other things, but people think we're teachers 24/7 and that we're on call. They also think that a lot of times that we're glorified babysitters and that we have it easy because we have the summer off. But if I'm perfectly honest, like the first 3 weeks of summer, I crash because I'm burnt out. Teaching is not for the faint of heart. It's hard work, and our day does not end when we leave this building. A lot of times I'm marking and doing stuff first thing in the morning, and I'm doing it in the evenings, I'm doing it on the weekends. There's a lot more to it that's behind the scenes, but I also think it's one of the most rewarding, like really, even just to have a kid say thank you, like that's awesome. Like that's just a really nice thing. Or having students come back to see me a couple years later and they say that they really appreciated having me as a teacher or being in my class. Like that's, I don't know, if there's something about that that's just really, really nice. And the other thing that might be kind of interesting to know is that as teachers, we do not get paid for holidays. We don't get paid for spring break. We don't get paid for the summer. We don't get paid for even statutory holidays. So there you go.
That's a very hard job.
So, yeah.
Okay. And here comes personal questions. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first one is, what are some of your hobbies?
I could make a whole career out of my hobbies, probably. I like to write music, arrange music, and it's all sorts of genres. Like I'll do like kind of 20th century classical style, but I also write stuff for like like when I play on my worship team at church. So
Yeah.
there's things for that. Like it's all over the map. I also knit, crochet, quilt, scrapbook. Like a lot of that kind of creative, hands-on, like seeing a final product. Photography would be in there as well. So yeah, I have a lot of hobbies.
Because you got lots of times.
Well, I wish I had more time to do it. Like this is the whole thing. Like when I retire, I've got a whole list of stuff that I'll be able to go through because there's just so much. Like there's so much out there that I just like doing.
Wants to do but have no time to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Teachers are very busy. Yeah.
yes, we are.
And another question is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
My number one spot right now, I would like to go to Vienna. Why? Because that is where classical music, that's all where it all was, right? Like
The starting of the music.
that's right. Like when you have Mozart and you've got Beethoven, like everybody from that whole classical romantic time period
Yeah.
had to be in Vienna. Like that was the hot spot for the music. So there's so much history that would be music history that would be around in there, and that's one place that I would love to go. I mean, other than that, probably Greece, just because that's kind of civilization start, right? That'd be kind of cool too.
Yeah, Greece is good. Yeah, and then Vienna is also could be called as paradise for music lovers.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the main reason why I would want to go there. Yeah, absolutely.